welcome back to TAZ's Wig Closet at Wig Studio One. Today we're going to take a deep look at a new style by Belle Tress. I am wearing the style Valencia, and this one is in the bombshell blonde, but we do have another color that we're going to do a full unboxing and see if this style appeals to you. Coming up. I purchased the featured wig styles. You can find them at Wig Studio One. If you drop below this video and expand the description box, I'll attach a direct product link there. You can explore this style and all of the colors and pricing. Don't forget that the Belle Tress brand is an automatic 30% off at checkout at Wig Studio One. If you have any questions, please reach out to support at wigstudio1.com. And don't forget to visit the private Facebook group called the Wig Studio One Wig and Topper Support Group. All of those links are also below the video. So let's check out this new Valencia. I am always thrilled when Belle Tress comes out with a short style. I rather love their fibers and the way they do their curl. And so anytime they come out with a length that is right up my alley, you know me, I am all over it. So today we're seeing this one in the bombshell blonde. Now bombshell blonde is a very light, is probably one of the most pale blondes in that line that is also rooted. So you're going to see a combination of some natural looking blonde and some cooler white going through it. And it is rather neutral to cool overall. And it has a light brown root. And that rooting, for the most part, has always been a nice neutral to cool rooting color as well. Now, sometimes in the lighting here, it makes the roots appear a little bit darker than actual, so just keep that in mind. And I'll be sure to give you an outside look at this color as well. Valencia is just delightful. It's a short little A-line bob with some soft curl. It has a stacked back and a tapered nape. Some of you may know the style City Roast by Belle Tress, and this one is very much like City Roast, but you're going to find that it may be a little bit longer, and it has more of a cutout, tapered, stacked back on it. The front pieces on Valencia are about 8 to 9 inches. In its curl pattern, I'm 6.5 from hairline to chin, so it stretches a little past my chin. So the back looks like there's about a 4 to 5 inch, and there's a stacked kind of a shaggy back there, and that boils down and tapers into a 2.5 inch nape. That gives it that A-line look. Most of your weight or your bulk is going to be in the front, although this is a very light density style. It's made from the heat-friendly fiber by Belle Tress in that Cafe collection. So it features this beautiful curl, which is just a slight soft wave, something you may also see in that City Roast style. I think they would be great sister styles. It features very low permatease, so a light density, low permatease that weighs about 3 ounces. It has an extended lace front, one of Belle Tress's newer cap designs, extended lace front left monofilament side part. Let's just take a quick up-close look at that lace front. You can see they bring the highlight right up to the lace front. It does extend, all of the seams are obscured. The knotting is very fine on this piece. And it does move back into that monofilament, about back to the hind crown there. So I think overall, it's a very nice, natural looking wig style. I love how it moves, so it does have some body and bounce. This is contrary to some of the styles where they're heavily tapered on the ends. The shattered, heavily tapered styles just don't have as much oomph, as much body because it's been taken down. So this one has some intact body. It doesn't look fresh, like salon fresh and cute for summertime. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Okay, now, so since we have all of the specs down, let's go ahead and do our unboxing. I had to peek under the lid just to make sure there was a wig in here. It's so lightweight, I thought it was an empty box. We are going to unbox it. I have not seen it yet. This is champagne with apple pie. So we're going to see what it looks like right out of the box. I always love doing that because it allows us to compare and see where the variances might be. Nicely packaged there, as per usual for Belle Tress. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the inside of the cap first, and then we'll do our first application. So here's an inside look at the cap. As I mentioned, that extended lace front, beautifully contoured. I love that Belle Tress has upgraded. I really enjoy their lace fronts now. A nice wide parting space there, every bit of 2 inches, and then it moves back into a wide left monofilament side part there. And then we have a closed velvet ear tab and just a standard nape with the pull strap type adjusters, lots of wefting and lots of stretch. Now this one I had to cinch it in quite dramatically to get it to fit my petite average circumference. The Belle Tress brand tends to fit large, in case you haven't heard me say that before. But I can typically get an okay adjustment just by using the built-in adjusters. So let's go ahead. I'm going to remove the tag on this, and then I'm going to make that adjustment, because if I don't, it will roll around all over the place. So let me go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to pull it in. See these adjusters here? I just pull it in about 1.5 inches on both sides, and then I'll test it to make sure that it's okay. If I get beyond that, it starts to buckle and gape at the nape, and I don't like that effect either. But that is a consequence sometimes of having to make an over-exaggerated adjustment. Okay, so let's go ahead, I'll try it on, and that way you can see the curl pattern and everything just how it is. With this one, I just kind of picked and fluffed my way to this look. Let's see the champagne with apple pie. Okay. It looks very similar to the one in the bombshell that I had on. Of course, I'll have to do my thing, right? Now, I could do a couple of things. Of course, I could use heat, but if it's dramatically longer, like this one seems to be, it's not supposed to be an asymmetrical look. So I think what I'll do is just take some thinning shears and just lop it off to make it level with the rest of the fiber around it, and that should cure the problem. Okay, so what am I going to do with it here? Let's see. Now, the champagne with apple pie, you're going to find is a little bit warmer, darker, and more dimensional compared to the bombshell. But I find that if you like one, you're probably going to like the other. A lot of bombshell blonde fans out there also like the champagne with apple pie. So I'm just breaking up that part, kind of training it to go back and away from the face. This one seems to be a little more shattered and tapered on the ends compared to the first one, which had a little bit more, I think, body to it. And we can see some of these variances, right? So what I think I'm going to do is brush it out just a little bit. Okay, so you are getting some body, some fluff. It just doesn't seem to be as bodyful as that first one. Those of you City Roast fans out there know that you can see some variance in this very same way on the City Roast style. But it's adorable, right? Now, if you don't like the longer sides, those 8 to 9 inch sides, you could certainly trim in a little bit of a shorter fringe, or even a straight across bang, I think should work for you here. So I just want to insert this real quick. This is the Valencia and Champagne with Apple Pie. You saw me take this right out of the box. It had that long irregular piece on the left-hand side. It was really bothering me. So I just took out my thinning shears and just took it right off, right up to the level of the fibers around it. So no problem there. Okay, so let's do some styling. I'm just gonna move this around a little bit. We're gonna try some ear tucks. I might work with how the front frames the face. We'll fluff it up. We'll see what kind of volume we can get. I'll press it a little bit just to see if we can shrink that profile. But let's begin by seeing if glasses fit well. Yes, glasses fit beautifully, nicely, neatly, securely between the ear and the ear tap. Everybody have a great day. We'll see you soon right back here at TAZ's Wig Closet at Wig Studio 1.